Alright, so this will be the very first time I ever spilled a drink on a customer before. So this happened when I was about 17 years old. My first restaurant was an Italian restaurant. It wasn't like fine dining, but it was like a little bit more than like the average restaurant. Still a server, kind of still learning the process, and went to go serve this one party in what was known as like the 500 section. It's about 12, 13 people or so. A father, a wife, one other. I think it was like either a family friend or like a sister of one of the couple, and a bunch of kids. Not like kids, but like middle school kind of kids. Might as well still be kids. Anyway, they had all ordered lemonade. Why? I have no idea. So there's about 12, 13 Minute Maid lemonades on a tray. I am still getting kind of used to carrying around drinks on a tray, so I'm like kind of wobbly a little bit nervous. And went to go hand out lemonade to like the mom, like the mother of the table, because women first. So as I went to go put it down, for some dumb reason, I went to go grab the one in the middle, and I guess I wasn't really thinking right away what was about to be the consequences of my action, but I learned very quickly what not to do anymore. Went to go pick it up, and as I was like picking it up, I wasn't really looking, and I went to go tip, or not trying to, I freaking did. Tip the front cup on the tray, try to catch it, wobbled a little bit because I'm still shaking. Started like having them all start teetering back and forth, and all of a sudden, all 12 lemonades going right on this bitch's head. I don't know if you've ever drenched essentially probably like half a gallon of Minute Maid lemonade on top of a woman's head before, but you immediately freeze up. It's not exactly the best reaction to have going on there. And time kind of stood still for a second. I was, panicking beyond belief. I see my boss from a distance just pop his head around and laugh his ass off and just storm out because even he didn't want to deal with this problem. And probably in my head it felt like 20 minutes, but realistically it's probably like 4 seconds later. You just see this woman look up and with just like the rage of the devil, I thought she was going to murder me. And she's just pissed, and all of a sudden, like, I don't think you've ever seen a woman get so angry before, but I'm pretty sure I saw the water evaporating off of her from just the liquids. Just it was bad. She was fucking pissed. She was so upset. I've never seen someone so mad before in my entire life, to this day. And the gentleman, her husband, the father of her children, at the end of the table, just looked at me and just immediately started to crack up laughing. Oh my god, this guy, you would have thought this was the funniest joke in the world. And this woman gets even more pissed off. She turns like bloodshot red everywhere, just steaming off. She just goes stomping right into the bathroom. Didn't even say a word to me. And this man cannot hold back his tears of laughter. And he just looks at me, he's like, real quick, man, thank you. And I'm like, for what? Like, he was like, she's been acting like a bitch all day. She fucking deserved it. I'm like, excuse me? Like, what are you talking about, sir? Like, what? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. Every other table in this restaurant is just looking at me because they all know that this woman's going to come back and rip my heart out. Like, she is just going to kill me on the spot. She was not playing around. It's like, dude, don't worry, man. I was a server. I bartended back in the day. Things happen, but I'm a firm believer of karma. She's been acting like a bitch all day. She deserves it. But don't worry, man. Like, we're gonna enjoy our meal, and like, don't worry. I'm still gonna tip you. Don't even think about twice about this. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, this woman's gonna try to kill me. Like, I messed up, dude. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know how to make up for it. He's like, dude, honestly, man, don't worry about it. We've both been there before. She's mad. She'll calm down. It's fine. We'll go home. We'll have sex. And I'm like, what? Like, does that just happen? Like, at 17 years old, I didn't know what makeup sex really was at the time period. It's a powerful thing. But, like, I was like, what is going on in the situation? Like, and the rest of the dinner, like, I was panicking. I was, like, making sure I was there on time. Like, I didn't even carry more than one thing at a time. Like, I was making sure I was doing things, like, correctly. At the end of the night, or end of the shift for that, I was, like, went to go give the gentleman his bill. But right before I did that, I'm like, if I don't grab this check, I'm not going to get paid. There's no way this guy's going to tip me. And I felt bad for having to grab a tab that I really messed up on. But I'm like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. So I went to hand the guy the check. He's like, I saw you grab it, but like I said, like, don't worry, man. Like, I got you regardless. I'm like, okay. The tab was like $300 something bucks or so. So it was about a $60 gratuity because at the time period it was about 20% grad. And I'm like, all right. So like, what's gonna happen next? Guy comes back and he tips me $100 on top. The man double tips me. Got $160 on a $300 tab ish. And on his way out, he's like, by the way, man, please, like, don't sweat it. Like, we've all been there before. And I'm like, I haven't. This is a first. But you know what? The moral to the story is that there are good people out there. Things happen in the restaurant industry. Things happen in the bar industry. We're not perfect beings. No one is. And even when you think you really mess up in a situation, everything can be turned into from a learning experience. Like, I learned from this. I learned, one, not to grab drinks from the middle of the tray. Two, that as long as you're honest about it and, like, apologize, not everyone's going to be a dick to you. Like, he recognized the fact that I clearly did not do it on purpose. But if anything, I know it sounds almost messed up for me saying this, but I'm glad I spilled my first drink on a customer on his wife. Why? Because he was so chill about it, and it ended up really benefiting me in the long run. If anything at all, I'm pretty sure I got a bigger tip because of it, which still blows my mind to this day. But you know what? Things happen. So, yeah, moral of the story, there are still good people in this world, even to this day. So